Hi guys, Mabel here. Welcome back. Let's just start by taking a deep breath, okay? Because honestly, I've been meaning to share my thoughts on all the events that we know surrounding Regina Daniels and her senator husband, Ned Nwoko's marriage. There are a lot of lessons from just what's going on with these two people and everybody around them. I feel like I want to share lessons from the whole situation surrounding their marriage. Yeah. As a person who understands, I do understand a lot about marriage. I don't know if you call it natural wisdom. Some people are just graced with a lot of things. And I feel like the knowledge to understand relationship and marriage, I have been graced with it. Okay. Here are some from experience, but there's some people that are just naturally graced with some wisdom. Okay. And I know that I do have that grace. I don't want to say calling yet, but I do have the grace. And with time, I know God will direct me on how to use my wisdom. This is me saying this here, interestingly. But I just wanted to talk about a lot of things about their marriage and all that has been going on, honestly, because I had a couple of ideas on what I want to speak about, but as the day goes by, there are new events and stories surfacing with regards to their relationship, their breakup, from Regina herself, from her husband, from her mom, and so many other people. And I just want to say first and foremost that do not wash your dirty linens in public. Do people really care? Maybe. But honestly, people will care for you with or without social media. Honestly, that's the first thing I want to say. No matter how bad you want to share, don't share. And I'm saying this because I'm trying to direct this conversation to something. And one of the most important things that I think I want to say about Regina Daniels. One thing I know, I mentioned to my friend when we had the conversation, was that people have expectations on this girl. When my friend and I started having a conversation about Regina, my friend said a couple of things and I disputed them because I told her that Regina is only 24 years old. We cannot expect this girl to act like her and me. I mean, we're in our 30s, yeah? And I believe I also, in my younger years, had made poor decisions. Absolutely. I've been irrational with my thoughts and my actions in my 20s and even in my early 30s. There are things that I had done that I would look back to now like, it could never be me. And I'll be like, me, I did that, I said that, I agreed to that, because I am older now and I am wiser and I have learned from life's experiences. So I feel like people just put so much expectation on Regina, considering the fact that this girl is only 24. She got married at 20 or 18. I can't even say for sure. But this girl practically just left being a teenager and went into a marriage with a man that is 24 to 63 times older than her or even more. I mean, what do you guys expect? This girl was only 20 when she got married to her husband who was in his 60s. Different generation, different life experiences, different expectations, different school of thoughts. So the first thing I want to say concerning this situation, honestly, is that you all who are putting expectation on this little girl want her to behave like you. Like you're in your 40s, you want her to act like you. You're in your 30s, you're in your late 30s or whatever it is. Some people mature very early, but honestly, even me at 30, I made poor decisions. I made poor choices. Now I'm almost 40 and I look back to even my actions from 5 years ago and I'm like, it would never be me. One thing I like people to know is that age and maturity is very important when it comes to decision making. So let us understand that fact and then allow this girl to act her age. But of course, if she has good people around her, wise counsel, they were able to tell her not to do a lot of things she's doing. Again, I'm not going to tell people how to express their feelings, how to manage their traumas, how to mourn. I don't do those things. But honestly, I feel like she needs really wise counsel. I was going to say wise godly, but I don't know how godly. Not everybody attaches spirituality to their lives. Okay, so I'm not going to say that, but she needs wise counsel to help her navigate this season of her life. Coming online and sharing all these many things I don't know. I wanted to say she should be the bigger person, even if she's just 25 and her husband is in his 60s or 70s. I don't know. I was going to say, be the bigger person. Don't share your side of the story. Don't let anybody know. Let them just hear what he has to say and run with it. I mean, that's where I am as the bigger person that I am. I mean, I don't care what the story is. You guys, run with whatever you hear. I wish somebody could tell her that not to share, because she's at this point, she's very vulnerable. She's acting based on emotions. Okay, and she probably will regret a lot of things she has already posted or said in the course of this event, maybe now or later. But honestly, people should recognize that Regina is only 24. She cannot act like a 30-year-old, a 35, a 40 or 50-year-old adult. You know what I mean? And she was just a young girl, marrying at a young age. Her husband maybe didn't nurture her well. Anyway, I'll talk about that in my next video, because I'm going to make this in series or episode talking about the lessons from this whole drama, and maybe the things that we as adults in marriage or in other relationships should avoid or do. Yeah.